Hey everybody, this is Christina aka MsStrawberryBacon. I'm here to do a review on these two items, the two new phan products that I purchased. I already did a demonstration on these two, so if you want to see, and I have it like all turned around, if you want to see how these products look on my face, I will link that video where I do the demonstration down below and probably somewhere in this video, but this is strictly the review. So if you didn't watch the demo video first, I obviously bought well, actually just bought one. So if you didn't watch the demo video, I have two new phan cosmetics that I talked about. This is the Love Me For Me Flawless Finish powder compact, and I purchased it in the color Caramel 22, and they were doing a promo where if you bought the powder compact you got the full size liquid foundation for free, and this is also in the shade Caramel 22, and this is the Love Me For Me flawless liquid foundation. So I tried these out for about a week, and so I just wanted to share like my review and like thoughts on these products. And you know, honestly, don't hate me. Well, you probably may hate me anyway, but I really did love these products, but I don't love them together. I don't know what it is, but like I said, I tried it out for a week with just using these two, you know, combo together, and no matter what, I was always so just incredibly oily and shiny at the end of the day. It didn't matter if I went outside, it didn't matter if I stayed inside. These products together, they are so just, it's so crazy how oily I get. But if I use them separately, they do very well. If I just use this foundation on its own and use a totally different setting powder or not a setting powder at all, it does really well. I do get a little bit oily, but nowhere compared when I use it with the powder. And I know the powder can be used like as a touch-up throughout the day, but I personally don't like that. I always thought that was really gross and germy. You're sweaty and oily and you're putting more makeup on top. I don't know. I always tend to break out so much more by doing that, and I just don't typically do that. But yeah, this foundation by itself is really nice. The coverage stays consistent throughout the day. I'm not as shiny or as oily, and it does well with any type of setting powder or other compact powder on top. The Love Me For Me powder compact does really well with all types of like foundations. If you just want to put like concealer and then put this on top, it does really well. And by itself with another product beneath it or on its own, it does very well at keeping the oils at bay. But I don't know what it is about pairing these two together just creates an oil slick on my face. But another thing about the powder, I didn't really feel like it was too buildable. I mean, if you have something underneath it, then yeah, you can kind of like build it on top, but like just on its own, it was okay. It really wasn't like the best at building. But personally, I could have my technique totally wrong, because I don't really build powder foundations all that easily. So it could just be my brushes, it could just be my technique. So that you may have to try it on your own. But I do know if you have something underneath it, like a concealer, another foundation, liquid foundation, yes, it can be, you know, you can build on that coverage with this powder. It does very well and doesn't look cakey or crazy or anything. I mean, that's my review. It's kind of like short and sweet. Well, I do recommend these products. If I had to choose one or the other, I would just stick with the compact. I don't really cling to really too many liquid foundations, and I definitely generally go toward powders of any type, just because I have oily skin and I like mattifying, you know, foundations and makeup products. Yeah, I just want to come on here real quick, give my little 2 cents if you were thinking about getting these products. I like them, but I didn't really love them together, which is so crazy because they're from the same line. You'd think they would work together. But on my face, in my personal experience, I was just an oily grease ball. So I hope this review was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Again, if you want to see these products actually on my face, I'm not wearing them today. I'm actually wearing a different foundation. But if you want to see how they look on my face, again, the video will be linked below. So again, I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.